Hi everyone, it's Chi-townTraci with Art Attack. I'm here to share with you a swap that I'm hosting. It's a Tilda swap, a Tilda embellishment swap, and it is a small swap just with a few people. It is Natalie from Put Some Bling on It, and Jennifer from, let's see, Jennifer is Beardy is Virtue, Cody is Cody's Crafted Corner, Amador, who is Amadorus, you guys all know Amador, and Gloria, Crafty Cakes, and she's got a number in her name. I don't know a number, but you guys all know everybody. I will put everybody's link below. And what we agreed to do is to do 4 embellishments, and 4 embellishments, and there's 5. There's 6 of us, but you only have to make 5. So we made 20 a piece. So this is what I did. I made this cute little bag, and this bag is a Hobby Lobby bag. It's the burlap bags that you get in, I don't know what section it is, t-shirts or whatever. And I altered it by adding this little Tilda girl. Now this Tilda is from the new collection, Happiness is Homemade. And what I did was I just got this photo off of the internet and just snip it. What is it? I don't know. I just snipped it. I don't know what that feature is called, the snipping feature. But yeah, I just snipped it and then saved it, and then I printed from my computer onto muslin. Now how you do that is you just take a piece of cardstock. I take the really thick paper that I buy at Walmart, which is just like really thick copy paper, but there's a certain weight to it. So I use that, and then I iron my muslin, and then I use my spray adhesive, which is Aleene's Tacky Spray. That's what you use when you want to make your mats tacky for like your Cricut or your Brother. So that's what I use on there, and then I make sure it's all flat, and then I run it through my printer, and just I print like I would be printing a regular paper. Now my printer does, it must be dirty on the inside or something, so sometimes there's some ink that comes across here. So sometimes the first 2 are not good, but that's okay, because as long as I guess I'm just happy, you know, if I print 4 and 2 are great, then, or 2 are perfect, then I'm good with that. But you can see it prints really nicely. Now you do have to have a clear image. A lot of those Tilda images that you copy from the internet are not clear. So this is a pretty clear one. So what I did was I got this really pretty fabric. This is from Walmart, and it's very inexpensive. I believe it's less than $2 a yard. And so I sewed my muslin right onto the paper. I mean, right onto the material. And then because I couldn't get the bag through the sewing machine, I just glued it on with fabric glue. And this flower is the first time I've actually sewn a flower, so this is just a running stitch on material, and then you just kind of loop it around. I think this is a lollipop flower, but I'm not sure exactly. And this is a button covered with a vintage pillowcase. So I think this is really cute. I wanted to do something with these bags that I bought. That kind of was my idea. And then so here are the things inside the bag. Now I am swapping with some really talented people, so I was very nervous of what I should create. I'm not very good at coming up with ideas on my own. I always need to be inspired by somebody, or, you know, so I took what I was inspired by, and I made this little embellishment tag set. You can see here that I just use, I think, I don't know who these are by, but they're just, you know, little rings, binder rings. And I had them in my stash, so I used those. And I made a flower, a bow with my bow at all, and just added a center. And then I used, this is the Sewing Bird paper, which I love the colors, are very vibrant. And I noticed that Jennifer uses paper too. I think it was Jennifer. But this paper is just really like vibrant, and it's nice background for other things. So of course everybody's doing these resins, so I'm doing, well, I did them as well, but Laura, her YouTube name I think is Robin Laura. She made it's a back here, but she made a little trinket charm, or I guess you'd call it a charm, with the Tilda girls. So I got the idea from her, but I used this resin, and I made it like a little photo. So you can see her, she's really cute. Now again, it's an image that I downloaded from the internet. And what I did was I took this resin piece and I glossy accented the paper and stuck it in the back. And then I wrapped some little pearl trim that I got at Michael's around the center. And then this is seam binding in just one of these little pearls here I cut. So I thought it was really cute. I hope everybody likes it. And then these are wood pieces that I purchased at either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And again, this is the same paper. Just Tilda paper is all double-sided. So these are wood stars that I gessoed, and then I put, this is actually not Tilda paper, this is just gingham, and this is just a little bow, rhinestone bow, and this is Tilda paper. I'm not exactly sure what line, maybe the corner shop. And then I added a crystal. And again, I gessoed and I distressed, and then I added, you know, just a couple little doodads and a little trim in the back. So this is my second embellishment. And this is what Laura did. She took the Tim Holtz tags. I don't know. These are them. They might be called fragments. And I, again, used glossy accents, and I put the paper onto the plastic. And you want to press it down to get all the air bubbles out. And then I just backed it with some felt. And I added a little dangle. And this little bow here is just so it didn't look so plain on the paper. It's not really, hopefully, going to stay. They'll probably, hopefully, change that out. But this is one of the resin pieces that I made, and this is just another one of those little stars with a bow, rhinestone bow on it. And this is the last one. These are just some rhinestones, a rhinestone frame with, I mean, not rhinestone, resin frame with some resin pieces. And I didn't want this to be one of my main, I'm running low, my battery's running low. I didn't want this to be my main, one of my 4, but it fit well on the card. I did want to make some vintage button, cover some, you know, make some vintage button covered, like button covered buttons. It doesn't make sense, but covered buttons, vintage covered buttons. So those are right here. So I just made a few of them, and I got these from a vintage pillowcase, and this is from a not so vintage pillowcase. But I think they're really cute, and they're on the new Tilda tags, which is a copied version of the Tilda tag, but nonetheless it's still adorable. And then I did these little mason jars. Where am I? There I am. Little mason jars, and these are also laser cutouts. So I just used Tilda paper, and then this little bow. I believe this is a little vintage bow that I found, and then some seam binding. And here I wanted to use this rub-on because I was hoping that it would mimic that kind of vintage rose, you know, on metal kind of look. That's the look I was going for. I don't know if I achieved it, but I thought that was cute. And this is from my new bow maker, from My Favorite Things, on a little flower in the middle. So that's it, and this is just some a couple little goodies in here with a little Tilda inspired clothespin and just a little card. I really love this resin. I love the deer. I love that whimsical. I'm not into dead animals, but I love faux dead animals. Faux heads, I guess, I don't know. But I like that faux deer look. So I thought that was super cute. And of course I had a bow on it to make it a little more whimsical. And I cut these out with my brother's Scan and Cut. And then I just did it on that. And this is on paper from first edition. I think it's the Flora Pavilion. So that's that one. I don't think that the other is very different, so I don't really need to show you that one. They're all pretty much the same. So I made 5 bags and 5 versions of these. So I hope you guys like them. I was pretty intimidated to swap with you guys, but I think they're really cute, so I hope you like them. I hope they are up to your standards. Thanks again. Thanks for watching, and that's it. Bye.